Yes, guys, we are OTC, and last week we basically asked you lot to ask us questions on Instagram, and as promised, we're here to answer those questions. How have I pronounced this right? It's Ellie Louise, I believe, or Elle Louise. It says, when did you start making music, and what inspires you?
Ooh. From the age I was born, I was singing songs. No, I'm joking. When did I start making music? I wrote my first song when I was probably 12 or 13, but it wasn't. It was rubbish. And then I properly started to write music when I went to uni when I was 18.
For me, I've always been making music since a young age. Like when I was in year 11, for example, without anyone teaching me, I used to sneak into the music room and try learn how to use softwares, and then later on I started producing for my friends. That's how I started.
Yeah, well, for me, I started producing as well. I don't know when I started, 12, 13, by the age of 13, I think. I started rapping at 15, 16, 14, somewhere around that time.
15, 16,
14.
Going backwards, you're stretching it.
I'm good with lyrics, but not good with counting. Not good with numbers, bro. Yeah, so around that age, I started rapping, but much like James said, I was rapping about rubbish. Just the same stuff everyone else was rapping about. And then I became a Christian when I was 18 and started trying to put more of a positive spin on my lyrics and send more of a positive message. So yeah, good question.
Stop tapping this over.
Sorry, am I doing a lot? Yeah,
all the time as you're talking.
Nicole Shannon, wiki woo. Don't know what that means. Thanks, Nicole. Yeah. That's good question. Great question. No idea what that. Oh, Brooklyn. Brooklyn down. It doesn't say the rest of the name. Someone says, can you come down to Lincoln another time? We'd love to, but pester your teachers. Pester your teachers and that to book us in again, because we would absolutely love to come back to Lincoln and schedule.
Definitely.
You lot were.
Definitely.
5. So Colouring by Alfie says, when did you create OTC?
Ooh.
When did we create OTC?
Well, we didn't create ourselves. We got put in a band.
I think we started September 2019.
Yeah, September. Yeah, actually.
And then
September,
the world went crazy.
Yeah, September 2019, and then there was a lockdown, and then in 2020
we weren't even called OTC, were we, when we started?
Yeah.
We didn't have a name.
Yeah, we didn't have a name. Yeah, we landed with OTC. We stand for Out of the Cage, which means, whatever cage that we've been in, whether it's mental health, whether it's just anxiety, whether it's just depression, we're out of that cage, and it's Jesus that's let us out of the cage. And we believe that when you connect with Jesus, He's gonna let you out of the cage too, so you can be OTC.
I'm bare conscious about tapping my hand when I'm focusing on that so much now. Right. Jamie Lawrence says, what were you like before Jesus? I think this was different for all of us.
Question.
Yeah, so what were we like before we came to know Jesus? I ended up basically just getting involved in silly things. I had issues with addiction, with drugs and things like that. I was very angry, quite a bitter person. And yeah, I'd been diagnosed with severe depression as well at the time. And then when I came to know Jesus, when I came to be a Christian, everything changed, flipped on its head. I became happy, joyful. I felt at peace, and now I'm here. Yeah. What about you, Gina?
Then when I became a Christian and when I knew Jesus, a lot of those loose ends it all made sense. I was like, okay, well, actually my life is about more than just the day I'm living today. It's actually about forever, and if God's real, then God loves me, and that changes everything, and all of those kind of things start to make sense. So I guess before I knew Jesus, I kind of didn't really know what my purpose or meaning was, and then after, it made a lot more sense. If that makes any sense.
Makes sense. For me, I was born and raised in a Muslim family, so I kind of have an idea of faith, but it wasn't the same as obviously having faith in Jesus. So at that time, I was not a great Muslim. I was hanging out with the wrong people, got involved in a lot of stuff. Got stabbed when I was 12 years old. I started carrying a knife from that day when I was 12 to when I was about 17 years old. I almost stabbed one of my own best friend for something minor, just because of the circle that I was in, just because of the people that I was surrounding myself with. I'm making beat for these guys, but these guys are all into some crazy stuff, and I was in a dark place. I was lost. But sometimes in life, for some of us, we have to go to our lowest point and our darkest point. So for me, my lowest point was getting arrested and getting locked in a cell. And I was in a place where I was like, wow, like I don't ever want to be in this place anymore until I change my life. But really, I thought I can do it by myself. But long story short, literally, I heard a voice speaking to me clearly saying the only way out of my situation was Jesus. The only way out of that cage, the cage that I was in, was Jesus. I heard a clear voice and I said, you know what, I've got nothing to lose. I've lost everything already, relationship with my friends, my mom, my family. They hated me because of the person that I became. But as soon as I made that decision to say, you know what, I'm going to give my 110% to Jesus, literally instantly, I started seeing differences in my life. And it's been 7 years since I made that decision. And that's how I got here. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Ella Potin, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. You're amazing. I love your songs. Thank you. You're amazing.
Thanks,
we love you too. Bonnie Phillips, very simple question. I like this. How are you all? Sick. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Go on, Aiden.
That's
How are
lovely.
you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing alright. I just got a dog.
What are you, bruv? What is wrong with you?
If you've not been seeing on the OTC story, I've said he's the latest member of OTC, little Leo. So I'm very happy, very busy. I'm quite tired because of it. But we've been good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm looking forward to. I'm going to London this weekend, so that's going to be fun. No, really good. Enjoying all the OTC stuff. Very excited for festival. Like we've been trying.
Business. I'm just kidding.
Nobody
Everyone have
cares.
private life.
Yeah, I am well. What about you, Jimmy?
Very well, very, very good. Like, I can't complain. Literally, very good, very well. Just looking forward to going to the next schools in Salford as well. So hopefully we're posting, more stuff on our Instagram so you guys can see. Even though you're not around, we can actually see and keep following what we're up to.
When's your next music video? That's asked by Young Luke. Good question. We're actually currently filming one. So we done some shots yesterday. We did some shots last week, and we're doing another bunch of shots, I think, soon.
Yeah.
So I don't know when it'll be out. You
Work
guys will have
in
to find
progress.
out. Yeah, you'll know when it's coming out. You'll start seeing all the stories and that leading up to it. So don't worry. Jay Shaw says, "What Footwood team do you support?" Now, this is where we start losing subscribers and followers. I support Tottenham. I'm a Tottenham Hotspur fan personally.
Well, I'm technically from Derby, so my family are like Derby
Okay,
County
fair
fans, but
enough.
that's all looking a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
And I lived in Leeds, so then Leeds United, who knows?
Yeah.
But we'll just say Forest, because a 10-year-old Gina would have said Forest.
Makes sense. Man U for me, Man United. Even though we're not doing great, still sticking through it. We had our glory years. No, we're having our bad times. Still, I'm a United fan. Win or lose, I'm a United fan.
Last question from Hayley Jade. It says, "What made you want to make music about Jesus?" I love that. That's a good question. I'll keep it simple. So obviously a lot of people write music about what they live and what they love, and those are the two reasons we write about Jesus, because he's done so much for us. So much of what we've done, it's all been forgiven. Do you know what I mean? There's this level of peace and this love that we've got from God. We want to share that with people. We want people to understand that actually he loves you guys too. You know what I mean? We want to say, hey, he doesn't just love us, you know, he loves everybody. And you can have that same peace, that same joy that we have and that we carry, because it's available for everybody. So we like to put it in our music to be like, hey, we're here and now we're here. We're in this good place, so you can change too. Do you know what I mean? This can work for you. It's for everybody. It's not
just to add to what Aiden is saying, like, let's say for example, if you find like the cure for cancer, what you're gonna do? You're gonna keep it quiet. You're gonna tell everybody about it. You put it in a song. You know, like make a YouTube about it. That's exactly how we feel about Jesus. Like we believe he's the answer to every question that you could ever have. So we're gonna keep singing it out. We're gonna keep telling people because we believe that's a solution. So for me personally, like I know that it was Jesus. For Gina and Aiden, it's exactly the same thing. So we just can't keep that to ourselves. It's like we're telling you that this is the best thing that's ever happened to us. We want the same thing to happen to you, which is the best thing that could ever happen to you.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we hope you enjoyed the video.
If you want to see more video from us, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe.
Well, before you go, hop over to Instagram, check us out on Insta, otc.band. See you there.